We're going to go to the assignment inside of Google Classroom, and we're going to actually add this picture to a Google Drawing and do a little bit more work to it. So you're going to click Add or Create and choose Drawings. I'll show you a finished version so you can see what we're going to do, and then we'll come back and open this. So in a Google Drawing, you have several tools where you can add more information to your picture of your sketch. So here you can see that I have a title. What is the object? This is a Pentax film camera. I've also labeled different parts and used arrows to point out where they are. And finally down here, I've added a description. What is the object and why did I choose it? So in order to create this, you're going to, inside of Google Classroom, after you've added or created your drawing, you're going to open it by clicking on the file that has been added over here. You can click this little mountain icon, that's to add a picture. And since the picture's on our desktop, we need to choose Upload from Computer to find that file that we renamed. Here it is in my desktop. Make sure you click on Desktop, the most designed thing, and click Open. So just to show you a couple of the basic tools in Google Drawings, as I showed you over here, you're going to add some text, add some arrows, and if you want, you can add a picture or a color in the background. So first, what we're going to do is add a title. You click this text box and you click and drag to add your title text box. So what is the object? Mine is a camera, and you can highlight this text and make it bigger. Next, you're going to add labels and annotations. So these are anything that you can identify on your object. For instance, this is the camera lens. So I can simply add another text box, maybe off here over to the side, and I'll say lens. And I like to highlight this so it stands out in my picture. So if you come over here, you can see highlight color, and we can change that to something bright that really stands out. And if you want, you can make it again slightly larger. Then you're going to come over here to where the lines are, but click the arrow and choose an arrow. And we can draw from one of these points or directly from the text box to identify where that's going to be. In my previous example, what I had done was I changed the thickness of the line so it was bigger, and I also changed the color to bright red so it's easy to see. All right, so that's what you're going to do to add your title, label or annotations with arrows, and then down here a text box in the description. This is what you might have in the end. And finally, just to show you that there's a blue rectangle in the background, if you want something like that to get rid of this checkered background, you can simply choose a shape, choose the rectangle. You can make it nice and small so you can see what it looks like. I'm okay with this blue, but notice it's going to be on top of the image. If you right click it again with the two fingers on the trackpad, you can say order, send to back, and I can stretch this as wide as I would like for it to go so it's behind the object. All right, so when you're totally done, you've got all this information, you're going to go back to the Google Classroom, and here's your file that's been updated. I have two here. You should probably just have one, and you're simply going to click Turn In. All right, can't wait to see your work. Nice job.